Engine Number 100. Today is going to be number 3 oil change for this 2020 X3M competition. Why all the oil change videos? Well, this one is going to be a little different. I'm not going to show you the whole oil change because today I'm installing the Stahlbus Oil valve. Okay, it's for the oil drain plug, and I'll let you guys watch me install this, and I'm going to install it with the oil still in the car, so oil is going to go everywhere. Now the reason I'm doing that is because I want to actually do the oil change using the valve. So I have to do it while there's oil still in the car. So I'm going to take the old drain plug out, try to put the Stahlbus in, and hopefully lose as little oil as possible. And of course I'll have a drain plug underneath that to catch it. Now, these things are really cool. The way it works is it has a ball valve that you screw into where your old drain plug was, and then there's a little release that plugs in and depresses against spring tension that ball valve, letting the oil out. And there's a little O-ring that seals before it releases it, so you get no drips. And when you're done, you take it off. There's a little cap that goes on there to keep dirt out, and also to keep little bits of oil from draining out. It's really neat little setup. Once we're done, I'll take you to the desk, and I'll show you this whole setup. Actually, I better do that first before I put it on, huh? So yeah, I'll take you to the bench. I'll show you exactly what this kit looks like, and then we'll put it on the car. There's another video on my channel with me doing this on the Porsche. Same exact valve, it just has a different thread size for the part that screws in the car. It's a 20, I think this is a 12, M12, and the one for the Porsche is M20. So you make sure you get the right size. If you order this, get the right size. So anyway, I'm going to go to the desk, pop this open, let you guys actually see the components, because it's a really slick setup. I looked at a lot of different oil drain valve options, and for me this was the best. So let's go check it out, and I'll show what it looks like. Alright guys, we are on the bench, and here is the Stahlbus. This is what comes in the box. Now this is the portion that's going to screw into this particular vehicle. So it screws into the vehicle like so. Alright, then when you're not using it, this little O-ring right here too seals this cap, so there's no leakage and no dust getting in. And it also creates a little bit of tension so the cap won't get loose and come off. So you know it doesn't vibrate off. So this is what it looks like, you know, when it's not in use. And this goes all the way down past the. It goes all the way on past that O-ring. See, nice and tight. So then to get it off, and this is the 19mm nut here to put it on. So let's go. So then this is off. Now when you want to drain the oil, there's a ball valve. So you see, if you can see that ball valve. Let's see if I can get it to focus here for you. There you go. See, there's like a ball valve in there. Come on. Here you go. Ball valve. Alright, so that ball valve gets depressed by this little guy here. So this goes in. This little T goes into the cutout. If you can see the cutout portion. So this goes in like that. Then it's spring tension. So this goes like that. See, it pushes the ball in, and you turn it, and it'll hold it. And you will be able to drain all the oil out. Now, look at this. It's just nothing, right? This is a little bit of a... These have barbs on them. This is a barbed end. Well, guess what that's for? Dun, 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 included in the kit. Would you know it? Look at these guys. 18 inches of drain hose. And you can actually see it coming out of the hose. And you'll see it when I do it on the car. See it? So you put that on the little barb portion, and voila, look at this. Now you have a nice drain hose, so it can go direct into whatever disposal or recycle container you use. So that's what it looks like, and I think it's really cool. Then when you're done, you just turn this, boop, it pops out, and you put your cap on. You can't argue with that. All right, so let's go install this on the car. You guys watch me make a mess, and then I'll warm the engine up. I'm going to change the filter, warm up the oil, and then I'll drain it through this. Drain the oil through this instead of the traditional way. And from now on, I no longer have to take that bottom drain plug out. All I have to do, go in with this little guy, put it in, turn it, and let it drain. Turn it out, done. Put the cap back on. Slick as slime. All right, so let's check this little X3M up and change the oil. Alrighty then. So the first thing we're going to do is just rotate this little cap, take that off, and now we can see the drain plug. And the drain plug, see what size it is? I don't know what size it is. Let's try 17. What do you think about that? Okay, so we gotta loosen it. Well, you know, I think I need to use a socket for this. Alright, so we got the 17 millimeter socket here. So we're gonna go ahead and just loosen this up with this guy. So just break it, and then we're gonna do the little switcheroo. Here we go. You don't want to do that with a wrench. You're gonna have it everywhere. Oh man, it's tight. I don't know why it's tight. It's not real tight, but all right, here we go. Here we go. Oh Christ, criminy. Okay, good. All right, out with this one, in with that one as fast as possible. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Switcheroo. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. That wasn't too bad. That was not too bad. That was not too bad. You get it going? Yes, it's going. Yay. Look at that. I got away with murder on that. I got away with murder. Good deal. Okay, so the next thing is I'll show you guys this guy actually being used. There it is. In. Looks good. Wipe it off. And here's the old one. Here's the old one. And wipe it off, and we'll actually drain the oil with the Stahlbus valve and not with the traditional drain plug. Alright, so that's what will show up next. Okay, the Stahlbus is fully installed, so now I'm going to go down and show you guys what it looks like with the cap on and fully installed. So there it is with the cap on. It has a little O-ring that keeps the cap from getting loose, coming loose. It gives it a little bit of tension. And I'll let you watch me take the cap off when we drain the oil. All right, I'm going to take the cap off here. So you can watch me take off the cap. And then, okay, so here's the cap coming off. Like that, there's no oil in there. And then you'll notice I trimmed my little hose to about 9.5 inches. So for this vehicle, the way I work at 9.5 inches works good. It comes with about 16 inches. So I trimmed this down to 9.5 inches. So I'm gonna drain the oil now. So I'm gonna just push this in, and then I'm gonna turn it to lock it into place. Now this also has a little O-ring on it, and the O-ring seals before it depresses the ball valve to let oil come out so you don't get drips out. So this little O-ring may need to be changed from time to time, but now mine's brand new. So I'm going to push it in there. There's like a little detent. You want to get that in there. You want to push it. As soon as you push it, the oil starts coming out. And you'll see that right now. You know, rotate it, and it'll hold it for me. And this will drain out all the oil. Clean. And then when I'm done, rotate it again and remove it. Let's say you want to switch containers. All you have to do is stop the oil from draining. Take your little Stahlbus, push it in a little bit, rotate it, and look at that, the oil will stop. Okay, so now the oil drain stops, and I can switch containers.
container. Alright, so now I want to use this container. So, I'll move this one out of the way. Put the new container in there underneath. Put my Stahlbus back in. And you'll see when I push it in, the oil starts draining again. Push it in, we line up with the detent, push it in, there goes the oil, rotate it, and it holds the tube for you. Now I can drain all the oil out and virtually no mess. Just wipe up a little bit, but it's very controlled. I use a paper towel to wipe any little drips off the surface. I love it.
Alright guys, it's installed. I love it. And my final word on the Stahlbus Oil drain valve is you can't go wrong. I love the way it looks. I love the way it works. I love the way it installs. It's in the X3M Competition. It looks fantastic. It works. It's easy. It's clean. I don't know what else to say. If you're considering getting this valve, don't hesitate. Jump on it. If you don't like it, it's easily reversible. So my opinion is it's fantastic. And if you go on my opinion to get yourself one, go for it. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.